This is me recording for YouTube Live. Needing to just switch things out first. Thank you. You're funny. All right. Abrupt interruption. No fair. Yeah. Okay, so the stream should be updated. You may need to refresh. I will also refresh. We're starting day 10. We're still on stream 10, and now we're starting day 10. All right. All right. Oh, I need to fix my YouTube command. I'm still trying to learn how to use StreamerBot, but I haven't watched enough YouTube videos on how to do that. But we're going to start day 10. Got my notebook. I almost need to like condense my notes now. So we have day 10. Because we've learned. Yeah, I gotta write this down over here. The periodic table. It says push 3 up after 9. Okay. All right, push 3 up after 9. Okay. Okay. Continue. Day 10. We're going to use a different color pen. Let's go. Oh, wait, let's actually, well, it's fine. It's fine. Right away. Look what I did. I just lost 2 steps for nothing. I should have stepped inside, grabbed the coins, and then come back out. We're going to drop a coin in. Look at me just wasting 2 coins right off the bat. Here we go. And now we're gonna go to and see what we can unlock. It'd be really cool if we could get the greenhouse. Wow. Okay, so I wanted to do the tool shed, was what I was planning on going with. But it has the shelter. And I've never been in the shelter. I've never been in the tool shed, and I've never been in the shelter. Shelter protects you from the negative effects from the next 3 rooms drafted. But what we also know is that the shelter has a terminal. So we're going to have to go shelter. I gotta know. I've got to know. We have to find out. So I'm going to write that down. Shelter. With the wrong color pen. Where'd the one go I just pulled out of here? Here, I found it. Plans are meant to be changed, yes. A man may make his plans, but the Lord determines his steps. And these steps are descending quite quickly. Oh. Looks like gasoline. Some barrels. A safe. Canned water. Oh. Time lock safe. It's not the right time. Push 3 up after 9. Welcome to Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by Setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it is at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Set unlock date. We don't even know what date we're on. Like, radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house surrounding the grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher. Okay, so we have a time safe. And we have a radiation monitor. Anything, if it is 12 U capital S V or higher, emergency protocol will initiate. And all the doors in the house will automatically unlock. Okay, so radiation monitor 12 USV or higher triggers all doors unlock for emergency protocol. Current USV levels. Current level with nothing going on in the house is 0.10. Only entrance. Okay, back to main menu. USV is micro sieverts. Okay, log into network. And whatever tells you what the date and time is. What was that? My children. All right, remote. Remote. Come on. Okay. Oh, if you would like... Oh no, I forgot what I put in a request for. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum, place a special order. Let's go brass compass. Because I think that gives you more going north. It could take 1 to 2 days. Okay. It's a... Oh, okay. I feel like these terminals didn't have advanced character sets. Yeah. All right, let's press tab. It just says day 10. It doesn't say what day it is in... Like... Let's take a snip. Save as shelter note. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and disabled remote access to the air terminals, have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight, hope for a little bit of luck. Down where? Vitamins, a couple of bunks, a painting. We're gonna snip this painting. I should have made all the notes start with whatever room you found them in, and then another descriptor. Okay. So, how do we see what date is? House history. Okay. Okay, wait. Day 1, the day we got the letter, would be November. Okay, 18th day of March was the date of the recorded will. But what date did we get the letter? Oh, Dudley's home. Okay, it must be the 18th of March. Is the first day. Okay. So, because 18th of March, so we have 18th. th 20th, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 would be today. And then there's no clock in here, so there's no way to really know how long we've been in here. How long have we been in here? And how do we know if it unlocks? I forgot I wrote. Time lock safe. Okay, March 20th, 2 p.m. All right, we'll go back. All right, let's go back to the main part of the house then and see if we can find out what time it is and if I was totally off or not. Because we have 4 hours after that. And I don't think any of those... This wouldn't happen automatically. Go to the garage, would it? No, wasting time. Find out what time it is, Chew. This clock's outside. Looks like it's... That looks about right, actually. Yeah, it's almost 10. It's almost 10 a.m. I guess I could change it to 11. Or 12, since it's that early. That's assuming I have the date right. That doesn't feel right. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time safe will remain open for 4 hours at unlocked date. Let's go 12 p.m. actually, because I'm worried that if we have the right date and the wrong hour, that it won't actually. Okay, so we're going with 12 p.m. And hey, you know what? Maybe we're wrong, and maybe it's not actually the 28th, and then I gotta rethink again how to figure out what day it is. We just lost 10 steps running back and forth, so. Oh, I hope that wasn't. Yeah, because it's almost a 10. So yeah, 12 will definitely be something. Let's go parlor. Okay, now we're on the outside. And I always forget what the ground. Okay. Yeah, okay. I should just write down here. 2 is barren. Poor, rich. Poor, rich. Wait. Rich, poor. Okay. Poor, good. Oh, I'm sorry. That should be good. I'm sorry. Good. All right. Poor, good. On the right side now. Good soil. Rich soil. Good soil. Poor soil, rich soil, good soil, rich soil. And while I'm over here, it looks like the treasure map, X marks the spot, is in that row. I'll just mark down there. So I'm looking at my antechamber. Not totally messed up. Okay. So, we've got the parlor. And that's poor soil. The next one's... The room next to us is barren. And I wonder why only one of the rooms is barren. That's interesting to me. As far as, like, the sides that are... Alright. The statement on the white box is true. The statements with the word white are always true. The gems are in the white box. Because it's not indicating any of the other boxes, I'm going to go with white. I think when it gets confusing is when it discusses none of the boxes or 2 of the boxes. Okay, so this room is a barren room. I absolutely want a greater chance of finding green rooms, and it doesn't look like the veranda is going to need to have anything underneath it. So we're going to do that. Okay, I've also not done the veranda before, but we got to be quick on time because, oh, cool. Where's the veranda? There's 2 things of dirt, but it said the soil's not good in here. And I don't know how much more time we have. I wasn't thinking about this. Oh, piffle. And this is the rich soil room. Come on. One of your drafted bedroom gain 5 steps. Requires a... Yeah, because I really haven't drafted any of the bedrooms yet, and I would like the extra steps. All right. Is there a clock in here? Okay. Oh, I do want to read that, but I don't think I have enough time. Okay, so we'd be able to open a door through the den, which is right off the entrance, thankfully. And I don't have the magnifying glass. I wanted to look at the. Okay, I gotta go back. Stressing myself out. So the way I got the date was by looking at this. So my theory was that. Oh, where's the date on it? That's how I got my it was the March whatever. Oh my gosh. Am I wrong? Wait, what's the time? Oh, it's barely 11 o'clock. I guess we'll just wait. So the way I got the date was when you listen to the recording of his will, it said, you know, this date, blah, 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 blah. But then that makes me wonder, I don't think there was a date listed on the other notes. Let's go look at the other notes. There's no date on there. Oh no. Okay, so we know it's actually it's November because I just rented this. I always record my will on the day I plan to die. You know what? That's fair. Oh, November 5th. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Okay. Okay. So if this was rented November 93. This was rented November 93. We go to our house history. Day 1. Day 2. Okay, I think day 2 is when we got the library for the first time. Or day 3. Day 3 is the... I was trying to figure out the day based off how many days we've been in here. And I don't think we had the library any of the previous days. But how do they mark? Because here's the problem. We asked for it on this day, but we didn't actually get to read it until day 5. Either way, we know that it's got to be November because we rented the book November 11th. And then I requested Swimbird and read that. Oh, I wrote down what day, 11/14/93. That was the last day we had that was when we read Swimbird. Okay, so house history. Which was day 8. That was November 14th. So the question is the date for the date that you asked for it or the date that you read it? Which I won't know until I get to the library again. Either way, the time lock is wrong because I had it for March. Okay, so day 1. Okay. So day 3 requested the history book. And according to this, hello, thank you for the follow. Which day do you ask for Swimbird? I'm trying to figure that out because I think it would have been whatever day I actually read this. Problem is, hang on, what day did I actually read this? So if you ask for it, all right, requested history, November 11/93 is when I read it. And then, so I would have read it. Oh, hang on. Okay, day 1, day 2, day 3. That's when I would have requested it. And then day 5 is when I would have probably read it. Which means there has to be, so maybe day 6 would have been requested Swimbird. And it says 11/14/93 when I read it. which is a 2-day difference. I have not done anything with making anything, so I'm so sorry, but that actually is a spoiler. But thankfully, because I haven't done anything that doesn't mean anything to me, and I'm still trying to figure out what I'm figuring out here, so don't worry, you didn't spoil anything because I've already forgotten it. Something sledgehammer, I think, but I've used a sledgehammer before. I just haven't tried combining anything. Okay, so if it says I read the history on the 11th and I read Swinburne on the 14th, that's only a 2-day difference, which is also a 2-day difference between day 3 requesting it and day 5 reading it. So then I guess the day that you requested the book is the date on the actual book as you read it. Because I would have requested it on the 6th. But then I didn't get to read it for days. Because I didn't get the library. Oh, I got the library on the 8th. Yeah, but the fact that... Oh, that's actually 11, 12, 13, 14. I guess it is a 3-day difference. So I guess it is the day you read it. Because 3 to 5 is only 2 numbers. But 11 to the 14th is 3 numbers. And if I requested the first one on the 3rd and request the next one on the 5th. No. I requested one on the 3rd and requested the next one on the 6th, which is a 3-day difference. Oh, that's so confusing. All right. So I forgot what conclusion I just came to. I think it was that the date that you read it is the date marked on the book, which means... Stop, Rebecca. All right. Day 3, I requested it. Day 5, I read it. Which is a 2-day difference between day 3 and day 5. But that doesn't matter. What matters is I requested Swinburne on day 6, but didn't read it until day 8. Okay, day 3 requested it. Oh. And then 5, I read it. The date was the 11th. There's a 2-day difference between those. And then day 6, I got the library again to request Swinburne. And then also had a gap day between requesting it and reading it. Which doesn't help because they both have a 2-day gap. Oh, so sorry, Captain. I'm so sorry, you got banned. Banned. Oh my gosh. My brain is melting. Okay. I'm in the same problem because either way, whether it was actually day 3 that is the date or day 6, because it's either day 3 or day 5 or day 6 or day 8, which is still a 2-day difference. So it doesn't actually solve my problem. Because either way, it's a 2-day difference. And then that means... Yeah. And then day 9, I didn't get a library at all, which means today I could get one, which means I'll still be in the same problem as far as not really sure what day it is. But we do know that we're in November. it's either going to be, today is either, because if I read it on day 8, today's either the 16th or the 12th. Because all we need to figure out is if November 11th and 14th is in reference to day 3 and day 6 or day 5 and day 8. Correct. Yes. Yes. And because it said it has to be at least an hour in the future, I guess but I don't know if it gives you an issue if you're like requesting within too close to the same day. And I've already used so many steps on the shelter, and the whole point of it is that it protects you from the negative effect of the next 3 red rooms drafted. I think I need to like not worry about the time safe for now and actually just go back into the house. And not spend the 4 steps to come back into the house. So, but it's definitely, the game definitely starts November something. Where's my loose page? November 93. And part of me is like, I want to start a new file now, a new save file now, and figure this out. Layers upon layers. All right, let's go through the spare room. Or we can just see what we get here. Keys for sale. I've regretted not unlocking keys for sale before. So we're just going to do it. I don't have money for keys right now, but at least we'll have it. Let's see what they have in here. A lock. A lock. A lock. So many keys. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, we do have another way to go through the den, but we're going to see if we can skip through this. The spare room, and then I can decide if I do a dead end for the den or not. Okay, we're going to go observatory because I have the gem and I want the points. The points. Okay. Demundus Minor, +1 diamonds. Cool. Observatory rank 3, and then I think I just forgot to like write. Like I think I was gonna snip it. Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. I don't remember that. Let's write that back down just in case. Okay. Wait. So what did I say we knew? We knew that on the 8th is when we read the book, and it said November 14th. The thing is, we requested it on the 5th. Which means today's either the 16th or the 14th. And if there hadn't been the exact same 2-day gap between both times I rented it, I could have figured out by process of elimination which day it was. Because if there was only a 2-day gap, and that's how long it was between when I requested it, versus a longer gap if there had been more gaps between. So like the one, I rented it and like was able to get it like within 2 days. The next one, if I'd rented it and didn't read it for like 4 or 5 days, then I would know that the gap has to do with the date that you read it, not the date that you requested it. But because they both were requested and then read again exactly 2 days later, I'm messing myself up. Okay, let's look at the book really quick. I want to write that down. I forgot I want to write that. Okay, observatory. Okay, Bird and Sons. Which is different than the Reddington. And that's Fen Aries. Oh, wait a minute. That sounds familiar. 1809. That might be a special number. By Richard Witt. Okay. Sometimes more than one in a single day, which would make sense if there was a way to gather stars. That's fine. 2 trunks. Diminutus minor. Rooms with 4 doors are more common that day. Apples are extra delicious today. +1 key. +5 gems. Ugh. So I want to skip the 12 stars if I can. Green rooms. Okay, so I know we really want to get the, I should just write this down. This is silly. Okay. All right, we've already done 4. So we're going to do the stars. Okay. 5 is 4 doors. 7 is apples. 8 is +1 key. 11 is +5 gems. I just want to be able to reference this without having to like go through my files again. 12 is dead end. 15 is 50% off. 20 is bloom. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. And that's it for the book. So now I have that written. We got our extra whatever we just got. And let's just keep going, I guess. We have no keys. Gem requirement is food for sale. Sure, let's do it. I have no money, but I feel like the number of times I end up with gems and wish I'd unlocked this. Yeah. I wish I had the date on it. Okay. It does not want me to go to the, Alright, let's try going through the den now. I said the first 3 rooms protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. So I won't get the negative things from the gymnasium. So maybe I should keep going. Oh, I didn't lose the extra steps. Okay. Okay. There's a key card there. Weird. Feels like a weird spot for a key card, but okay. It's locked. Should have saved my steps. I did lose 2. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I forget that the other reason that you want to draft the pantry is because then you get the fruit spread out around the house. Ooh, yeah, we can't, we gotta make sure we get a key at this point now. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck. Oh, you know I don't want to lose this. But that still dead ends me. Rude! Okay. Wait, what is the negative effects of this room? Right, I'm sheltered, but I mean, no, the chapel dead ends me. There's no point in drafting the chapel because I don't actually get to go anywhere. These are all 3 dead ends. So I'm gonna have to go closet and hope that there's a key in here. Otherwise, or at least enough money to buy a key, because well, that was fun, day 10. What? Actually bogus. Oh yeah, we can try the time lock again. There's only 2 options for the date. That's true. I also wanted to do this. It just seemed really tedious. I wanted to record this. Red Prince 1. Ah. Red Prince 2. Red Prince 3. Because I wish I'd done it with Swimbird, and now I'm paying for it. Wait. Okay. Red Prince 4. Red Prince 5. Red Prince 6. Well, that's not how you read that. This is not the way I think you wanted to spend the day for day 10. All right. Red Prince 7. Red Prince 8. Red Prince 9. Red Prince 10. Red Prince 11. Wait. Oh, 10 did. Okay. Whew. I was like, wait a minute. Red Prince 12. That is the Red Prince. Okay. Well, that was fun. No shovel, so I can't dig up the holes on the veranda. I will say that I didn't explore as much as I thought that I would. Alright, we know that right now it is around past 2. So if whatever time I pick is whatever the date is, I should probably pick. It's almost 2. I should pick either 3. It's almost 3. So I should pick either 4 or 5. 2. Let's go see if there's a way. Oh, no. Oh, there's the veranda. Cute. So without the garage, you can't get across. Interesting. See, but this looks like it could have been a door too. You know? Hmm. Did I look anywhere else out here? Nope. We got the 2 pyres lit out of 4. I also never. I did go in the nursery. All right. Back to the terminal. So, if the 8th was the 14th, we'd be the 16th. And I said it's almost 3, so we should do 4. Okay, we're attempting to try November 16th. Attempting November 16th, 4 p.m. question mark. Press enter to return to the main menu. Okay, then we're going to exit. I didn't see any indication of dates otherwise. I guess it doesn't matter now. But my question would have been if I should have tried the date that I requested it or the date that I read it. Because the date I read it, I believe, was day 8, and the date I requested it would have been day 5. Which would have a significant difficulty. Yeah. So day 8 is when I read the library book, and it said 11/14. And if today is the 10th, then that would be 11/16. But the date that I would have requested would have been day 5. But day 5, it says, is when I read. Oh yeah, so day 6. Day 6. I did not take good notes. Day 6, I never even wrote down the library or what I rented. But that's when I would have had to have rented it, because day 5 is when I read the history book. So if it was actually on the rental day, which would have been day 6, if that was 14, 7, 8, 9, 10, then today would be day 18. So if day 16 doesn't work, then day 18 should work. You made it 4-3, so hopefully it unlocks 4. Yeah. Yeah. So, and if it doesn't, then we'll just try the next hour and we'll try day, I gotta fix that. Requested day 6th. Requested the 6th. So it's either 8 plus 2 is 10 or 6 plus 4 is 10, which would mean it's either the 16th or it's the 18th. If I'm mathing correctly. Yeah, you had to pick one either way. To me, personally, it makes more sense that it would be the date that I read it. Because I feel like it would be filled out when you open the book. Because even if that was the date that I requested it, like at if you go to a library and you request a book, they put it on hold for you. You still have to check it out once you get there. And then it's the date that you read it. So that's where I'm going with for that logic as far as what date we are in the game. So I believe today is the 16th in the game. I believe it goes by whatever date that you read the book, not the date that you requested it. I feel like things like that are fairly logical, not meant to be puzzle. Yeah. But the fact that like there's a time sensitive safe anywhere on the premise and you actually don't know what day you're on. Because when you open that envelope, like, and I remember like a lot of these notes that I took were when I was listening, like you're listening to the date that he recorded the will. And all those things like about the archives. The only thing that I might have missed was if there was something else in the library records that said something. And if he named me the heir in March, but then what was the date on that thing? The newspaper clipping? This. November 5th. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. That would, yeah. That's what's confusing to me. So, November 5th is the headline. It doesn't say what year. But March is when the will was written. And then I had, when I read that first book, that was November 11th. So that means It means we're in the year 93. And so sometime between him when he wrote his will, March 3rd, and when the headline happened in November, something happened to Lady Clara Epson. Because that's June 15th. Oh, that's 83, not 93. I'm so sorry. Thought it was 93. There's only been like a few like 90s dates. So maybe it's just serendipitous that the first book I read was November 11th. It's almost 4 o'clock. Yeah, so either the 11th is referring to day 3 or day 5. This little gold thing again. What is that? Is that the red crown? What is... Okay, that's... I've seen this in a couple places now. Guys, we... Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of us. Memos in red are lies unless they're handwritten. Why can't I open this? It's fine. Oh, wait a minute. We're not... Wait. I thought... Hang on. Why did I feel like we had to stop the day? Why am I running down all my steps when I have the... There's gymnasium doors I can open. Is it because they all need keys? What is my brain? You should be able to open it. I can't. Oh. You know, this game is such a unique experience. No key or key card. Okay. How's it going? No, that's okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilling airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. Well, I guess we should snip these two, huh? Did I save that last one? And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I'm aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under the cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months. Oh my gosh, my eye. After she was reported missing. Wait, she was reported missing. Okay, actually, all right. We're going to have to screen cap this. Just in case the safe closes and I can't read it. We're going to quickly snip this. Okay. Okay. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact smuggling blah, blah, blah. Okay. A full 7 months after she's reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers. Desperation for hope. And a desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Okay, so the note is from Courtney. Okay, and here's what's confusing is that looks to me like an item that would hold a gem in a crown, right? Um, and the note on it said, which would be 7. VII is 7. Okay, and in the note, they said September, I think. Okay. I find it interesting that they're in a red envelope, but talking negatively towards red, crimson, like red is bad. And there were other rooms that had like a weird little crown on them too, right? Like, I feel like it's in the I think the orchard has one. I don't know why there's like multiple photos where like there's something about the lavatory. Curiouser and curiouser. So that's something. Let's look at the radiation monitor now. Oh, I'm getting a phone call from my mom. We're going to take a measurement while I answer the phone. One more time. I love my mom so much. She's just so wonderful. One of my siblings has a birthday on Sunday, and she was going to offer to babysit for us if we needed her to. But I guess my sister's doing karaoke, which is exciting. And my mom didn't want to miss it if it was karaoke, and was like, "Do you need me to babysit?" And I was like, "No, actually, my husband's going to take care of our kids while I go hang out with my sister." So that'll be fun. All right. So ESV, USV levels are great. We figured out this. We figured out that. Also, Blue, hello. Welcome on in. There's a commercial starting. Oh, there's a commercial going on right now. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm waiting until the ad's over. My bad. I'm gonna take another bite of my peanut butter wafer bar. You just watch someone finish the game? There's no such thing. I think you're one of the lying boxes. Okay. It says the ad break is ended. You guys should be ad free for a while. Oh, look, this red envelope showed up. Should we go over to the apple orchard and see what's going on over there? Do we have enough steps? Yeah, we have enough. Like, should we go check out the... Okay, I knew... I think the door must be locked. I must have missed something. It'd be so cool if there was some other way to do something. I also can't remember if we ever put a coin in the fountain. Doom, 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 doom. We did. I feel like I should be counting these bird baths. Because the little golden things are, in fact, little clasps for the rubies. Yeah, there's one right here. What was I calling those? Found in orchard shed. Yeah, look at that. It looks like a fixture for a ruby, maybe. Oh, April 10th, 1992 was the Gardner logbook. One, two, three, four. April 10th, 1992. Which would be 041092. Okay. And they signed it Robert Nagula. Okay. And oh, but what did that other note say in the hovel? Did I get a picture of all the notes from the hovel? Because that had a different name on it. Termination letter, Mr. Ravane. But there's no date. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the previous was out by March 20th. '92 question mark, and then that's Mr. Ravane. Okay. Oh yeah, that's something else I want to like peek into a little bit, but I don't think I copied all those archives as well as I should have. I should have just screen capped them. Next time we're in the archives, we'll just look at it. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay, gate to gate. Okay, yeah, by the time he started was April 10th of 92. When did she disappear? My workload means has not been priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure list. Oh, wait. Okay, if he started April 10th of 92. When did she disappear? I did not take good enough notes for this. The Lady Clara Epsom note. Did I have that copied? $615.83. Okay, so that doesn't make any sense. Because the closure date is 6/15 of 83, not 93 or even 92. Okay, wait a minute. Lady Epson's death mentioned. That's Lady Clara Epson, though, is referred to. Because the disappearance this is so confusing. Because in the archives, it seemed like it was February 87. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. And 7 months different would be September. So February 87 would be... That's what's confusing. So... Okay. But Clara's note was 6/15/83. That's confusing then, because if... Unless they just really haven't cared about it at all since her passing. But there's two different women of the house that are disappearing. Is like, well, not disappearing, but like was like have presumed dead. And I forget which room this was in. But this was the Mount Holly family tree. And so my understanding is that, okay, Clara passes in June of 83. At least that's when the note was. And then she disappears sometime in February of 87, and the ruby crown is stolen in September. But she just disappears. And there was a letter from their cousin, Mary's cousin, wrote to the uncle. Oh, I'm not talking close up to my microphone. Hello. Thank you. It seems like maybe whoever... So the Sinclair, the Epson family must have... Lionel Epson must have some kids. Is a theory that I'm coming to. Because if there is a cousin to Mary who's yelling at Mary's uncle about thinking he did it, but now thinking he didn't do it. If Mary has a cousin, but he never had any kids... And there's two portraits. There's this one, Baroness, and I think she's the one that we see that in the one bedroom, I think is her portrait. And then in the dark room is her portrait. And so you have the Baroness, and then so the boudoir maybe belongs to Lady Clara Epson. So it would be a number that has meaning to her for that safe. All right. Do we just... Fine, we'll snip it. I'm sorry. I'm just going to bug me later. So new. Save. Gardener logbook. Page 1. Wait, nope. Cancel. Gardener logbook, page 2. Gardener logbook, page 3. I should have done this all before. We have page 5. I'll just rename it. Page 5, because page 4 has already been copied. Page 6. All right, that's it. Okay. All right, so we've got the logbook. We've got the cute little, weird little golden thing. We've got some strange bags. So my theory then is if anywhere these gold things are is where the missing Mary Epson is. This is a place that she hid out. And I don't understand the purpose. See, this one's like off. See, this one over here, maybe it's not anymore. They turned off? They were smoke. Oh, I see. I don't see. Weren't these smoking before? What happens if I turn it off? Okay. Okay. I guess we're gonna take account of the bird baths, I guess, since we're outside. All right. Okay, so we have orchard. Has a I'm sorry, I should speak at the microphone. Orchard has a shed and a valve and a sundial. And a gardener's book. And there is one bird bath. And a golden clasp in the shed. With a question mark. Okay. So that's the orchard, and there are, I don't know if this makes a difference or not, but what the path is not a specific shape. At first it looked like a Y, but it also looks like an F. I also find it interesting that this wall has been built around in here. And not all the bird baths are on something, so that seems interesting too. So is the bird bath on a device or something? This feels like a wall that could open. Okay, like if it like slid open. And the sundial does seem like it doesn't really change, but maybe I'm always looking at here at the same time. I feel like the shadows don't change. So it always does feel like it's pointing at that, whatever that is. Yeah, the shadows seem to be consistently pointing in that direction. And I would say the arrow on it is also pointing that way. So the only way that could mean anything specific is if the sundial itself, if you're looking at it, if you were to look at it like this, Then you try to face where it's facing does actually point in that direction. But that might be a little too complicated. You know? All right. There's something going on outside? Oh my goodness. It's a capybara. Hello, welcome on in, everybody. Just okay, we're not anywhere super special, but just in case. Hello, hi. Let me do Kush. Derek and Afraid. Hello, welcome on and thank you for being here. My name is Chubex. We're currently on day 10 of Blueprints. And we're very vexed and intrigued and also proud of ourselves because we figured out a couple different puzzles. Did not expect to. The mystery continues, layers upon layers, as one says. Coral, hi. How are you? The Jonah. Hey, I recognize some of these names. Wait. Derek and Afraid. Do I know you? Because I recognize some. I recognize some of your raiders. Hello. Why is it not letting me click? Well, welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you for being here. We've been raided by Derek and Run. Water Park Simulator. Derek and Afraid. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I have a friend named Duck and Run, and I think I'm confusing it. You hang around in gyms. Okay. All right. Then I'm not crazy. But hello. How was your stream? How was Derek King's the crew? Okay. So you're one of the cool streamers, right? That's how that works. How's Water Park Simulator? What'd you guys do? Would you make an amazing water park? We've had sirens going past the house, and so I thought they went past the house because of how loud they were. But I texted my husband. I was like, are the sirens on our street? Is our neighbors having a problem? Is everyone okay? He did death. We made a slide that yeets people, and it's the greatest. I feel like my kids would love to see that. Hi, Jonah. How's it going? Yeah, we're on day 10. I don't know if you are trying to avoid any Blueprints spoilers, so I'll give you a chance to raid and run if you need to. But thank you so much for bringing community here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Chubex. I am a variety streamer. I'm a mother to 4 beloved spawn, and I've just kind of like gotten back into streaming after a very long on and again, off again hiatus between small children and life chaos. I can share a clip if you would. I would love that. Raid map. Patsy, that's totally fine. We're good here. Thank you, everyone who came in with Derek and Afraid. Yes, I would love to see a clip. If it doesn't let you, hang on. Hopefully that should work. I don't know if that command still. I have like 2 different bots running, and my channel points have been weird. Someone was on the slide. Okay, I also. Hang on, let me see. Let me see if I can get this on the main screen. Hang on. My game screen, if you will. Okay, good. The stream is muted. I'm hoping it picks up the, oh, perfect. Nope, give me the link, please. Pause, please. My computer will not let me pause. It's fine. All right, we're gonna full screen this. And let's check out this clip. Okay, you guys ready? I'm going to adjust the volume as we go, but we'll do half volume. Okay, we're checking out the slide.
Who's on the slide? Oh God. Oh.
I just get up and walk away? I'm sorry, I need to see that again.
Who's on the slide? Oh God. Oh.
He walked away. Couldn't say why he was leaving. Oh my. That was, thank you for sharing that. That was incredible. One more time. That was so funny. There was a three. Okay. Did you get a clip of the 3-body pileup? Oh my God. Oh, I wonder if there's a, okay, I see Swimbird. Wouldn't it be funny if there was one of those little golden clasps in the tent somewhere? Yet another slide victim. Okay. All right. Let me pull this back up. Just for, for the lulz. Let's do it. You can pause. You can pause. Shh, not me. Shh. No, don't shush myself. I forgot to mute. What goes up must come down. Okay, it did not load that clip. Could you paste it again? Honestly, Chew, I think you and your kids would have blessed with it. We probably would. Honestly, I could see that being a thing. All right. Is this the wrong one?
It's on the slide. Oh God. Oh.
This is the wrong one.
Oh.
Oh wait. No. Yes. I clicked on the wrong. Okay, I've got too many windows. Hang on, we're gonna pause that one. We'll bring up this one. Start it over. Unmute it. Okay. One. Oh, a cartwheel. A cartwheel and an arm stuck. Oh my gosh. That's what we call rubber banding. Waited too long for lemonade.
Oh, I'm dying. Okay, I'm sorry. What are we doing? What do you want?
That was amazing. Thank you. Let's make sure we don't do that. Okay. All right. That was maybe that's why he didn't get the physics right. The 3-body problems are not solvable. It's such a wild. It does look like a wild game. Is it on Game Pass? Most of my kids play it's on Game Pass. Oh my gosh, guys! Today was a rough day for day 10. I built up all this anticipation in my head. I'm also supposed to be writing things down. Okay. So we had the one area. Again, if you're voting blueprints, spoilers, I understand. If you want to skedaddle, I appreciate the raid. You can punch people if they sneak. Stop. Oh my goodness. Okay. Camp site. All right, I see one bird bath. I see some. I think those are birch trees. And I see what looks like. Okay, so in the tent we have a pillow. Okay, inside the tent we have, I don't know what that red and white box is. And we have a bird and a plush and looks like 1, 2, 4 books. Okay, which could be again where a place that they may have been camping out. Then there's the striped doors. Okay, and then I think this would be like what the east path. The east path has locked gates and a bath. All right. Hi, Ed. How are you? Hey, does anybody want to play? Does anybody want to play Icarus? Okay, I don't know what to call this area here. Overlook. So Overlook has gas pipes with 4 torches. 2, 4, 6. Wait, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right, so there's 4 down here, plus the 12 on those stairs. And we see another bird bath. That's it. I'm going to have to take snips of all these bird baths because, look, this one's on something too. Very interesting. I also keep hoping something's going to end up... Oh, there's 2 benches. I'm so sorry. My mistake. There's definitely 2 benches. Yet I wish I wasn't so hooked on RimWorld again. Ooh. What is CPP? Oh, Coral Pea Pod. Okay, and then we have this weird, like... I don't know. All right, I'm gonna call it a smuggler's den, and there's lots of crates with 2 torches, but none of them are lit. And I don't even think a flashlight's an option for a thing in the game. All right, let's go ahead and take another screen snip. All right. All right. We're going to call this one Bird Bath Overlook. Oh yeah, there's also a boarded up entrance on the Overlook. Or boarded up doorway. Okay. And then we have the main entrance. Which just has a giant wishing fountain. And really nothing else. Like, I didn't see more pipes. There's no other, like, little lampy bowls looking things. And we'll go back in here to just see if there's a possibility. I actually missed something. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough for a key. And whoever's painting the spare room is not making any progress. We already took pictures of the... And the kitchen has food for steps, which is not going to help me because I don't actually need food right now. I just needed keys. So I'm really wishing I had picked the Nook, like the game tried to get me to do a bunch of times, and I ignored it. And then we're back in the gymnasium, which takes a key card or a lock. Is there anything on the bench over here? Nope. Which would unfortunately conclude the day. I also don't understand what the gymnasium is for. I think we got all the notes. There's a food I wonder who works in here. And like it seems like there's like a dog or a cat that lives here. Okay, we're gonna take a snip of these paintings really quick. Clock and lock. Oh man, a wood-fired pizza. That club sandwich looks kind of moldy. I don't even have enough for a banana. I don't know if there's anything else that I missed. I do find it interesting that you can like... Why is it that you can come all the way... Oh, because you can turn this in. Why does it even let you do that? I don't understand. And I thought it made a difference with which way the observatory is facing. But maybe I typically... No, because... I don't know. I thought there was... Observatory, why are you the way that you are? Oh, I can't even look at it now. Oh. What happens if I look into this glowy light? Will I blind myself? Can I bring it up? I think I need to come around one more. That still won't reach me. That still won't reach me. Even if I was here, it won't. They probably had to stop. Usually for exercise, listen. Oh, I'm stuck up here now. That's funny. Okay, fine. Okay, I can't tip it up any higher than that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh, I also meant to take track of which rooms had chess pieces and what they were. The observatory is the White Knight. And I don't recall seeing anything in the kitchen. I'm fairly certain there's definitely one in the den. Yeah. The den has a white pawn. Or did the closet have a piece in it? I don't know if the closet did. The closet does not. The parlor has a black pawn. Now this is on the corner here. I wondered if there was like a secret, but that would be here, would be where it would have felt like there was a way to get out. Oh no, my recording stopped. Oh no. Oh no. My stream record stopped. It used up the disk space apparently. Whatever's recording to. Hopefully my computer doesn't die. Well, I guess it's the way for today because I don't want people to miss too much. Yeah, I never had a shovel, so I couldn't dig these up. I didn't think. Oh, the kids' room did. The nursery. The nursery had a pawn. Wait, is this light on? What is going on? Okay, we have one half of the nursery. And then the other half of the nursery. All right. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's our. We're gonna call it a day. Thank you so much. The classical disk drive space and recording drive streamer issue. Everyone has it. Yeah, I changed the way it recorded, but okay. So we got the Mount Holly small cottage. Steps taken 74 items found 2. New rooms 2. Small cottage. What a strange house. Additionally, look at where the observatory is. Does it change the observatory? Oh, I wanted to look at the house history. I wanted to get snips of all the rooms. Okay. Okay. Day 11. Take snips of house history. Also, we also learned that we were correct in that it was so day 11 will be day 17 in the game. I mean day 11 is November 17th. Because we were able to confirm that the 10th was the 16th. Yeah, I would love to. I'm happy to take a recommendation for someone to, because I don't typically stream at this time. Let me see if I have anybody really quick. But then yes, I would love to read it. That's the wrong channel. Chew. We're looking for someone to raid. And thank you for spending your Friday with me. The weekend is here. It's actually my kid's bedtime, so I gotta go. Oh, I mean, we could watch some. Oh my gosh. We get to find some. Yes, I'll take a raid suggestion. Hit me up. Okay, I'm gonna make you guys go hang out with my friend Kazulu. They're streaming Playoff Edition Community Murder Night NHL 25. It says they might have like follower subscriber chat on only. It's probably follower only chat just because they were getting a lot of bots. But they're doing like I think it's like a fantasy league of their NHL playoff. I think I'm the goalie. Anyway, you guys enjoy it. Have fun. Love you. Good night. Bye. Choose to be kind to yourself. Choose to be kind to others. And choose to be the kind of change you want to see in the world. Goodbye.